This is the Elgato Wave 3, and this microphone is something that defined the streaming industry, not by just including the software for Wave onto the microphone, but just the quality of the mic. I've used it when I was at TwitchCon and played around with it, but the truth is they sent one out for me to review for the channel for you guys to hear, and yeah. That's what we're doing here today. We're not going to go too in-depth with the Wave software. I'm going to do a full dedicated review on the Wave XLR, which will go into that. But the truth is, we're going to be talking about how awesome the mic sounds. Just know that the value proposition is a lot higher because it comes with the software. I really just need to get like, I don't know, some kind of a knife or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to sponsor me with like an unboxing knife. That was an absolute struggle. All right, let's get this unboxed so you guys can go ahead and see it. All right, cool. Inside the box, we get another box. Let's see, inside this box should be the Wave 3. If we can get it open. And I have an overhead cam right now. So they include some documentation about the Wave 3 and some whole bunch of like jazz for you to take a look at. Oh, this microphone is gorgeous. In typical Elgato fashion, it is 100% Elgato branded, even in the packaging. Let's go ahead and get inside. Oh man. That actually is a really nice microphone. They give you an included stand, which screws on and screws off, which is really nice. I like this color, guys. What do you think of this? This white Wave 3. It's just clean, white and black. It even says Wave 3. It's just clean. It's got this Wave 3 logo here on the side. It has a bunch of things on the front that's very similar to the Wave XLR in the fact that you can change between mic gain as well as what you hear your headset volume and even talking about your mix between things. Very similar to that, even all of the buttons across the front. Really nice. I love it. It's got a USB connector on the back with a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack for you to be able to monitor your audio. It looks like the base screws off, which is nice, and then it just has a 1/4-20 thread on the bottom. So as long as it's got a 1/4-20 adapter, we can put it onto any mic stand. Included in the box is a USB-C to USB-A cable. So inside the box also is this adapter that goes from 1/4-20 to a mic stand connector, which is really nice because that's what we're going to be using today. And just to kind of get it elevated. We also reviewed the Wave Arm LP. It's actually right here with the Wave DX on my setup. Love that microphone. I've did both of those reviews already. Here, I'll play a quick clip from both of those so you can see them. And I'm really excited because I think I might replace my main arm with this. There's not much to really say about a mic arm. You just screw it on, attach it, and put a microphone on it. But all right, can we put this in here, please? Can you help me? This piece goes in this. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
All right, help me out. Thank you. High five for helping me out. Good job. Actually, the Wave DX microphone, and I'm actually having it on 53 decibels of volume. I've turned off all audio enhancements on the Wave XLR, the clip guard, the low cut, everything. This is the raw audio. I'm recording in Adobe Audition at 32-bit float, but the Wave XLR only does 24-bit. Alongside the Wave 3, we're going to be testing a couple different microphones. My best condenser microphone, I believe. I haven't heard this one specifically in this setup yet, but this is the Rode NT1 Signature Series. You can get this thing in a whole bunch of different colors, by the way. You should check out the review for that. Link down in the description. And the cheapest condenser microphone that's XLR, which is the Fifine K669C. So we're going to go against these three microphones. I believe this one's like 160 bucks. This one's like 30 or 40 bucks. And this one's in like the low 100s. So let's go ahead and compare these three microphones so you can hear them. We're going to be using the Wave software, obviously, to record these. And I'm currently testing an XLR mixer from Fifine called the SC1, which is what we're going to record the other two through. It'll be able to power these just fine with phantom power. Anyway, dedicated review coming on this very soon. Some of you also ask about what mic stand I'm using. That's been a pretty popular comment. This is actually a new one. This one is from Rode, the DS2 Desktop Studio Arm. Normally I use this cheap $14 Billion one. So Rode sent over this really nice mic arm for us to do some testing. It is very weighty. It definitely has some weight to it. But anyway, we're doing all the mic reviews on this today. I love the fact that it has so much adjustment. that you can kind of do whatever you want with it. So feels nice. It's Rode. It's going to be great quality. Now, sound samples. So what you're listening to right now is the Elgato Wave 3. I have it running through my MacBook into Adobe Audition, recording at 32-bit float, but obviously it's only going through at 24 through this. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What you need to know is this is what the audio sounds like compressed even on YouTube, right? So this microphone is unique because it includes the software for Wave, which allows you to split out all of your audio sources across your device, do a dedicated output for your actual stream, as well as for what you hear as the creator or the streamer or the podcaster or whatever the case. It's really neat. But then you can control so much on this device. It actually has a touch to mute, which is capacitive, which means you just basically just barely touch it and it mutes, so you don't add a whole bunch of sound. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right here. Muted it, and then I unmuted it. And what you'll see is I'll turn it around this way. Hopefully you'll be able to actually see it. Here, I'll pull it up to where you can actually see it. So really neat. I'm pretty excited about what this microphone can do, and I'm honestly curious to hear what it sounds like. Go ahead and comment down below before we even hear the Rode NT1 and the cheaper Fifine mic. What do you think of the sound of the Wave 3? And it's been out long enough that you've probably heard it before to know what it sounds like. And to kind of understand it. I've got several people in my community who have one of these microphones and they love it. Echo 08 has one of these. Iceman UK85 has one of these. They love these microphones, and yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do this recording and this reading. Then I'll plug in the other two mics, and I'll come back after I've listened to the sound samples to let you hear kind of what those thoughts are. Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constant factors, to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are the moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, method, and discipline." Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constant factors, to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are the moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, method, and discipline." Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constant factors, to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are the moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, method, and discipline." Go ahead and comment down below what are your thoughts between those 3 microphones. And honestly, there's so many microphones I could compare this against other dynamic microphones on the market. But being a condenser microphone, it's just a completely different sound than what you get from dynamics. Comment below, do you want me to do this against kind of like the streaming popular microphones in the industry, even if they're dynamic or condenser, so you can hear that? Or maybe even a video comparing dynamic and condenser. I don't know. Let me know down below. Let me listen to it. I'll give you my final thoughts. The Wave 3 is a really impressive microphone, not only in everything that it offers from the Wave software, but all the controls that you have on the front. And I know we didn't cover all of the features of this microphone, but the truth is most people are trying to figure out, should I buy this microphone because of the way it sounds? But as far as value proposition goes, for just over $100 to get, not only do you get the microphone, but you get the Wave software and to have all of the control, even here on the dial, being able to control your headset volume, as well as being able to control your mix between what you hear from direct monitoring as well as what you're going to get from your computer. There's so many things that are amazing for that you just get with the Wave software, splitting out audio, all of that. And on top of that, you get a great sounding condenser microphone. And that's my thought. I think it sounds great. I don't think that it sounds muddy. It is a USB microphone, and I compared today to 2 XLR microphones, and you can be the judge of whether or not you think they sound better or worse. I personally love the sound of this NT1 from Rode, and I think it's great, but honestly, that Fifine K669C is also wonderful, and pair it with a cheap interface like this $50 Fifine SC1 mixer, that's a really good option on being able to actually have a pretty budget stream going for cheaper than this Wave mic, but you know, you're not getting all that software stuff. I might be kind of confusing and bouncing all over the place, but let me say it this way. If you're in the market for a microphone that is going to give you not only the software solution for you to be able to have a great stream and be able to manage all of your audio, but you also need a microphone that looks good, has great customer service and warranty from Elgato, this is a no-brainer. The Wave 3 microphone is great. And they also have the Wave 1 microphone that doesn't have as many features, and I'll link all that down below for you to take a look at it. But Elgato, you really knocked it out of the park with this. And they do have this in black. You don't just have to get it in white. Let me know what you think down in the comments below if you think you would pick up the Wave 3 microphone. And if you do pick it up, please use the affiliate links down in the description. They do support the channel. They are Amazon affiliate links. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Elgato, thank you for sending over the Wave mic for review. Obviously, this didn't have any kind of a bearing from Elgato. They just sent it out for review. No money changed hands, and it was just a product for me to take a look at. Thank you once again, and you should check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure they will upgrade your stream just as much as something like the Wave 3 will. We'll see you in the next one.